Okay, good day YouTube. Haven't done a video for a while. I have been asked a few questions about training, what's too much training, and how is my training going. As everyone knows, I'm doing a ride in May, and me and my buddies are training up for that. So at the minute, as far as too much training goes, I've done videos on this before. You can definitely overtrain. That is without a doubt. You can overtrain. Your body needs time to recover. Your muscles need time to recover. That's all there is to it. So you need to set up a training plan where you can ride every day if you want. You can ride your bike every day, no dramas. You just can't go mental. You can't go full out, flat out every day. You just got to start doing recovery rides, riding at a lower intensity rather than smashing it every time. Because if you smash it every time you go out, you just won't get any stronger. You just won't, because you're not giving your body enough time to recover. So definitely overtraining is a problem, and you need to figure something out where that it suits you and your lifestyle. And that's where I'll come on to this other question as to how's my training going. Now, my training is good. We have set up like 2 week blocks. So we've done it on Training Peaks. Okay, so you get to see it, what you're meant to be doing. That so like this week for me is a recovery week, thank God, because this week at work has just been absolutely mental. I kid you not, mental. I'm flat out. I'm starting at 5:30 in the morning and finishing about 6:30, and then I'm trying to get some training in between there, in the evenings or in the mornings, whatever I can fit in. So that's what you got to do. You got to fit your training in and around your your work schedule, your life, basically, and that's why you can't follow exactly what someone else is doing. It's fine to get a guide on what others are doing, but you really have to structure your training plan around your lifestyle and your work. You could have more hours in the day. Like before I started this Renault, my job basically is just answering the phones. I go out now and again, do a few jobs if we're really busy, but I generally answer the phone. So I've got it pretty cruisy. I get to do pretty much what I want most of the time. So then I can, in the middle of the day, I could jump on the trainer or I'll go for a ride, at 4 o'clock in the afternoon or 6 o'clock in the morning, get out and do a ride, no dramas. But since I started this Renault, obviously I have to get certain things done for other trades like plumbers, tilers, kitchen fitters, all that. I have to get things done, painting done, a bit of building work done. I've got to get that done in time for when they want to start. So it ends up costing me money because then I have to put them off. So I've had to structure my training around my busy life at the minute. I've probably only got maybe another 3 weeks of this Renault at this stage, 3 or 4 weeks. All the hard stuff's done. So thank God this week it's been hectic, but thank God it was a recovery week. So I'm about to go out now on the mountain bike and just kick over. I'm not going to go mental. I'm just going to kick over and just have a nice steady ride for maybe a bit over an hour. I was meant to be doing FTP tomorrow, Thursday, but I won't be doing that now because I fell off the ladder today. So it's one of those silly ladders like this. Well, it's a good ladder, but it's like this and then comes down. And I was up there drilling a hole and slipped and fell off and landed on my hammy. So I've now got a bruise like this on the back of my leg. And it's not killing, but I can feel it. So I dare say in the morning I'm going to really feel it. So definitely no FTP, and plus I'm absolutely exhausted anyway. So no FTP for me this weekend. It's just good job that it was a recovery week. And then next week what we'll do is on this weekend we'll set up what we're going to do on our training for the next 2 weeks. So we'll get the next 2 weeks set up into Training Peaks. I'll do a video on my plan. When I set this next 2 weeks up, I'll do a video and show you what it looks like, what the plan looks like, and the sort of rides we're doing. But basically what I've done is we've said how many hours a week can I ride, and then you build your training around the amount of hours per week that you think you can fit in. And then you can swap and change it around as you go. If you're too busy one day, you can make that a rest day and then do your ride the following day. So you can swap and change it around, and that's what it's all about. Unfortunately, we're not all able to just ride the bike all day, every day. You know, we have to go out and do things. So that's why you've got to fit your training in around your lifestyle. And that's why it's got to be unique to you, no one else. You can get general ideas like what I'm doing, and the video I will show you. I will do a video on Training Peaks where I'll put a screenshot on of my actual training plan. And then you can get an idea of that, but you're still going to have to fit something that suits you, you know, because you might have more time in the day than me. You might have less time in the day than me. I don't know. So that's generally what you got to do. You just got to mix and match and play around. But when you do silly things like fall off ladders and hurt yourself, that's no good. Can't be doing stupid things like that. But anyway, my training is going pretty good. It's all going according to plan. I was meant to go out on a ride yesterday, just a recovery ride, because as I say, this is a rest week. I was meant to go out yesterday, but I was just too busy. I had to be at the house at 5:30. And I just didn't have time to go on that ride. So that didn't bother me too much, because it was only a recovery ride anyway, so we would have only been plodding along. So that doesn't bother me at all. But I'm going to go out today on the mountain bike and just kick over, because I want to just stretch this hammy out now, because I landed on it quite hard. So just stretch that out and see how it goes. And then we'll ride normally this weekend. Won't be going mental. We'll just nice steady ride this weekend, and then we'll vamp it up again next week. So that is pretty much it for now. We'll start to get the videos flowing again. I haven't put many out just the last couple of weeks or so, because as I say, I've just been so busy, and that is what happens in your life, isn't it? You just get busy sometimes and you just have to put things off. But anyway, I'm going to go out now and have a nice ride round on the old mountain bike, and I shall catch you later. But get out there, do some training, try and fit it in around what you're doing work-wise, and you definitely will get stronger. It just comes down to whether you want to do it and how determined you are to do it.